Hello, I am Cutie, and this is the deck profile for the deck I used to climb to master in Season 44, the format where Ryzeal released. Tier is my favorite archetype, so I play a lot of different tier builds. This time I played a 42 card version of TEARLAMENTS Snake-Eye. To be more precise, it's TEARLAMENTS, Millennium, Finsmith, and Snake-Eye. This deck is a compact version of a 60 card pile, made by Fluffy Segu and Skrigon. You can find them on Discord. I would like to credit them for being the big brains behind this build. I played this build in the previous season. Fluffy Segu took it to more than 1800 points in rated, so it's very strong. You can think that some of these cards are weird choices in tier, but there's a lot of surprising synergy. I believe that the 60 card version is better because it has more guards, more blowout cards like just Grass, Card Destruction, the Rainbow Bridge. The 60 card version has a much better time decking out opponents under max. It's very easy to do it. However, there are benefits to 40 card version too, such as it's more relaxing to play, it's less stressful, less decision making. You also have a much bigger chance of opening your cards or your maxi, things like that. Your mill quality is also better. Okay, on to the deck profile. We have 1 Worry, 1 Snake Ash, 1 Poplar, 2 Maxi, 1 Nemesis Flag. This is going to be... You can search with the Banshee, the Nemesis Flag or the Snake Eye Boys. The Nemesis Flag gets you into Protos, which is one of the main win conditions of the deck. Protos Calling Dark is an FTK into Maliss, Protos Calling Light is an FTK into Blue Eyes. You can also use it to wipe the board going second. And a lot of other decks have a hard time dealing with this. Then we have 3 Ash Blossom. I would like to cut it. Unfortunately, Ash Blossom doesn't do much to the engines that are played nowadays. But everyone is playing Maxi and a lot of move charms, so Ash Blossom is necessary. Then 1 Havnis, 1 Snow, 2 Shiren, 3 Reinhardt, the Ishizu Shufflers, 1 Lacrima, 1 Flaw, 1 Vancia. Vancia, we all know how strong this is into Maliss. And Fua is not great into Maliss, it's okay, but it's good into the other decks, and the fact that it's a level 4 is helpful in order to make Banshee. So for example, you can use Zombie Vampire to revive the Fua and then pair it with Lacrima to make Banshee, for example. Okay, back to the profile. We have Millennium Golem, 2 Engraver, 1 Fenrir, 1 Tiercash, 2 Diabell, Flamberge. Flamberge, I would like to remind that he can pick up the Millennium pieces that were sent to the graveyard by, for example, TEARLAMENTS, turn them into continuous spells, and then their effect is live. You can now pay 2000 life points to combo with these pieces. Then I have the Protos, Bonfire, OSS, Tract, Divine Temple, Wedge Temple, 2 Droplet, which is very strong into Ryzeal. Also lets you dodge targeted effects and other things. I have 1 Wanted and Suliak. You can notice that I cut almost all the tier back hole. I still have Suliak because Suliak has a very powerful effect when sent to the graveyard. I'm a big fan of using Hit Chaos. If I have another body, I can use Hit Chaos on summon effect to send Suliak, searching TEARLAMENTS Cash Tier. Then Tier Cash will banish the Suliak to special itself. I don't activate the effect of Tiercash on summon. Use Tiercash and the other body to make a link to such as Close Moon. And then finally use Hit Chaos to revive Tiercash, activate both effects to mill 8. Big fan of that play. I think having Suliak makes the deck a lot better. Now on to the extra, 1 Hit Chaos, 1 Fusion Lacrima, 1 Hull Chaos, 1 Doom Dragon, 1 Desiree. You notice that I am not on Collide, unfortunately. I have to make the cuts, there's no room for everything. Also, I think Collide becomes a lot stronger if you have Meta Noise, which I don't have. 1 Banshee, 1 Pilgrim Reaper, 1 Zombie Vampire. Cool thing about these 2 cards is that they give you information on the opponent deck, and then with that information you have a better idea what board you want to make, or if it's important to make Protos. Or for example, imagine you figure out that you're playing into Maliss and Vancia is one of the melee cards, you can just summon Vancia. I think that's basically a win condition. Then I have Requiem, Phoenix, Rothship, Moon, sequence from an Apollo. If everything goes right, the end board is going to be Apollo, Nightmare Phoenix pointing at the Apollo from in the graveyard, Desiree, Protos, and Soviek. Now, this isn't going to happen often, but it's going to have, for example, Apollo, which is already very strong by herself, or Protos, for example, same thing. When you get to sequence with Finsmith, you frequently have to make the decision between Desiree, which is optimal, or make Pilgrim to gamble for more, or maybe even use Fusion Lacrima to reborn the level 4 Lacrima, better with another level 4 to go into Banshee. These are all viable options, it's just that if you already have everything that you need, Desiree is going to be what you want to do. And yeah, that's about it for the deck profile. Crossship should also not be underrated as an endboard piece, because you can use it to revive Dino Heart on the opening turn, then that's a very powerful disruption. Fomberge also a very decent endboard piece, just like Divine Temple. Pair that with, for example, Ferrir as a Pendulum Scale, or Kit Cavus, and that gives you very powerful plays during opening turn. And yeah, that's it for the deck profile. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I inspired you to play TEARLAMENTS. I think this version of the deck is very underrated. It's one of the better ways to play it at the current format. And yeah, I guess I can plug myself. The entire climb was done on twitch.tv/MeCorrectDuty. I do stream pretty frequently, and that's it. Bye bye!